If
Chet
Mike
was
is the standard,
Chet
if
was a fish out of water in this
if Mike
game.
is the standard, it's plenty of nights Mike shoot 30 plus a game.
Man, G, you gonna to stop, dog.
Hey man, Mike is
G,
the standard.
You gotta stop,
Mike is the
dog.
standard. Mike
G,
has shot, so you can't say the fact that he shot 30 times a game, he shot him out the game.
great. But you can discuss that without bringing up Mike when you talk
No, it
about
can't.
Alexander.
You
Oh
got
my
you got to
God.
stop with this
You
putting
got to
Mike on
stop
a
doing
super
that, man.
pedestal where we cannot point out some flaws that are consistent with how Mike played.
Putting Shea Alexander in any
I
comparison
did.
with Michael Jordan is insanity.
It's not. We always do that. We always bring a comparison up.
That's just as bad as the talking heads calling A2K the next Michael Jordan. That's ridiculous.
That's ridiculous. However, saying that Michael Jordan also used to shoot 30 times, you cannot say SGA was the cause of them losing because he shot 30 times. His game is their team is centered around SGA's play, him scoring buckets. That's how they play. That's how they won 65 games. Turning folks over, playing hellacious defense.
Oh, thank you for finally getting to the league. Yes, he's their leading scorer. He was also the leading scorer of the league. But that type of jacking is not something that got them there. He's the highest scoring guard, highest scoring player in the league, but he definitely shot this team out of their chance to win the game. Was he brilliant, his normal brilliant self? No, he was not. Did Chet come to play? No, he did not. Did the coach? You said a coaching mistake has to be made. There was a coaching mistake made at the very beginning of the game. Did you notice that they changed the start lineup for no damn reason at all?
But when you think, but that's not a choke. A choke job is choking away a game with poor decisions in the final stages of the game. Nobody thinks about what was that a bad coaching decision changing the lineup? You can say that. You can say that, and you can even say that may have cost them the game, but that's not a choke. That's different from a choke. We can't just say because a team lost the game that they choked it away just because another team made a great comeback. Did they miss shots? Yeah. Did they turn the ball over down the stretch, Jerry? Was there a bunch of turnovers?
I just noticed the missed shots is what got it for me.
Yeah, that's not a choke.
And the type,
if they was missing layups,
it's a choke because they stayed up the whole entire game and they never lost their lead.
That's why it's a choke. To me, it is when it's the same shots you normally make. That's to me the difference. If it's the same, now if you're doing something else, but these are the same shots they normally make to beat teams and put teams away.
Well,
that's
if you
why
look,
I say it.
If you look at the previous series, not Minnesota, but Denver, what cost them in that game and what cost them 2 to 3 games in the Denver series was that they were not making open shots. And that's why they lost the game. Now, again, and it was a post that you had made, Jerry. Dort was scorching hot. But what did you say? I will allow Dort, Caruso, and Wallace to continue shooting. At some point, the shots are going to the percentages are going to balance themselves out. He's going to regress to the mean, so to speak. And that's what was happening. You had people starting to take shots that, you know what I'm saying? If they're open, they can hit them, but they can also miss them too. They're not a great three-point shooting team, and they haven't been the entire season. They got hot against Minnesota. That's what made people believe that they couldn't be beat after they beasted Minnesota, was because you had Dort making shots, you had Holmgren making shots, you had Caruso making shots, you had Casey Wallace making shots, then you had your bench mob coming in, them making shots, your boy Robertson and Isaiah Joe, but they didn't do that, especially during the stretch part of the game when the Indiana started to make their run.
This is the thing that separates today's era and eras of yesteryear, which I think had better players. It's IQ.